Okay, we're back up and running. I'm so sorry, guys. It said my encoder crashed or something like that. Very strange. So we are going to just join in on a server. I was going to show you guys the swimming animation for the Vulcan, but you know what? It's fine. Okay. So sorry for that. It said there was an encoder crash or something like that. Not a deal. Now I had to look into editing software. Why is the bitrate so damn high? That's fine. Okay. We'll do the Vulcan. I'm so sorry about that, guys, by the way. Apparently, Twitch has been doing this to a lot of streamers today. I'm not the only one. Oh, you can actually see the... Hold on. You can see the comparison to the little Kirin and the massive Vulcan. What about the size of a Tyrannosaur? I mean, look at me. And there's the Icy Crown, another apex predator. Look at you! Look at you! You're a big old guy. Alright. So we will... I'll show you guys this neat little animation. So if you mess up and smack into a tree, this happens. You got a falling down animation, isn't that cool? Alright. Oh, and then we do H. And then you hold H. You can go to sleep. Little eepy baby. And now we show you the swimming animation. Swimmy animation! We got it! There's nothing underwater yet, but that's okay. We lose a lot of stam by swimming, by the way. Okay, so we are going to drop here. And we will switch to the Icy Crown. So I will actually switch to the Blood Moon skin so we could get a little thing. Oh, I forgot to show the walking animation. That's fine. So for the Icy Crown, you get a cute little bat animation. You press Z and you start trotting. And since you are a winged animal, you're not that great on the ground. See how much stam I'm losing? Whole lot of stam right there. So we are going to do this /1. Now, since we're a little slower on the ground, it's an Icy Crown. We're obviously a better aerial predator. So we have a lot more stam in the air and we fly a lot better than the Vulcan. Let's take a look at the animations first. 1. 2. 3. 4, 5. And then let's see the little sniff animations. And you get to see food, water. Okay. Now let's just do this. Now the icy crown is very interesting. You see, instead of a fire breath, you get an ice ball. And, oh, let's stop here actually so you guys can see the... Here we are. And you actually cover stuff in snow and ice. Isn't that cool? Oh! Like I said, a little glitchy. That's okay. Alright, so we are going to fly around for a little bit, just to show you a little bit of the map, I think. And watch this. Zoom! This isn't actually part of the game. This is just something devs use to look around really fast. So, I'm only doing this just to speed up the process a little bit, and then I'll have to figure out how to scrape those two things together. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then we dive. And you get a giant gem cave here that you can explore. You can actually explore this place as a human or a Kirin, which cannot fly. Also, the humans don't get any aerial AI that are able to fly, which kind of makes sense because the dragons are kind of the apex predators of the sky. So I'm actually surprised there would be any flying animals other than birds. You know, birds are a little too small to really eat or hunt successfully. Da-da-da-ba-da-bum. So we'll just, if I can't find any odd editing software, I'll just call it the one of two. Oh look, you can actually, hold on. You can actually see the glowing. Let's see if I could get into a better spot for it. So I don't smack into a stalactite or a stalagmite. Glowing! Let's go. As you can tell, the cave is fully explorable. The Icy Crown does have swimming animations. Let me see if I can actually swim in this cave. It's very much a wet pigeon. Oh. Very much wet pigeon. I mean, look at that. You can also drown in the game, so I suggest you don't run out of stuff like that. That's a little too fast in these caves, actually. All very carefully. Oh, wait! Is this the... See what I mean? If you don't build up enough speed, then you can't fly. Oh! That's okay. We'll just walk. I love how I'm amazing at flying until I have to record and then I suck ass at it. Very cool game. I think it's just out to get me. Okay. We'll quickly change to the Kirin and then I will change back to the Icy Crown and oh. Kirin, let us go. Zebra. Because why not? Little foal, look at me. Little guy. Slash growth 1. Oh, look at this! You can see a human in comparison. What's up, buddy? Okay. So we'll run over here. I think that Kieran actually has a kind of a terrible stamina pool when it comes to the dragons. I mean, like, shouldn't I be able to run like way more? I am going to quickly change to... Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted. It's whatever. We'll just ignore chat. So, gonna do this. On a level plane, actually, we'll do this. Alright. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And then we have a headbutt and then a way bigger headbutt. And you'll be able to do that and that. Now, this guy's kind of spoiling it, huh? So we have to do this. We do tap right once for a little lightning bolt, and then you hold it for a wave of electricity in front of you. It's short range, but it's pretty good. It also has the eating animation for the thing. That's fine. Of course, like the Vulcan and the Icy Crown, you get the C for the tail whip. It's very unicorn looking, which I quite like. Alright. Ah! I didn't know I was grouped up. Let me just do this real quick. There we go! Now let's go with the Icy Crown, and let's do Spectre, because it's... Oh, actually, let's do Lahar, since it's a little darker. Slash Rose... What? Little Vulcan, type in size growth 1 to grow to full size. Alright, let's take a little tour here. So obviously this is the river right here. Very beautiful. It actually extends into the mountainside over there. Now as the Icy Crown, since you are an aerial predator, the Vulcan is the ground predator, so you are actually better off hunting ground animals as the Vulcan than you are hunting the aerial predators. I mean, okay, hold on, let me rephrase this. As a Vulcan, you're kind of like a tiger. You prefer to hunt on the ground. The Icy Crown is more like an owl, so it'll grab animals out of the air, or it'll grab animals on the ground. This isn't to say the Vulcan can't challenge it. The Icy Crown's better at flying, but the Vulcan's heavier and larger, so it's kind of a brute force kind of animal. Now, of course, you do have the breath attacks, such as the Icy Breath and the Fire Breath, but the Vulcan and the Icy Crown probably stick to their own environments more. The Icy Crown prefers colder environments. It can still live in environments like the one I'm in right now. It's totally fine here. It just prefers glaciers, icy mountains, icy peaks, snow, stuff like that. That being said, it probably won't say no to a... Did I pass it? I may have passed it. Let me check. Yeah, I did. So, it won't say no to an area like this. It just prefers the man, this game's so beautiful. It really distracts me. This is more like a marshland. Well, I guess a swamp would probably be a little closer to what it is. And you get your own little ruins here. Oh, whoops, press that by accident. Ruin that totally cinematic shot, huh? Now the water here actually gets surprisingly deep. Not right here, but I'm a pretty big animal. I'm not no tiny little thing. Poggies, as the children say these days. So, we will move on. This area is very beautiful. I can see a human encampment in this area. Get a tower over there. You get towers over here. This was actually a pretty great place to do a hide and seek thing, which the devs do sometimes. Sometimes they play and they do hide and seek and stuff with everyone. It's pretty fun. Unfortunately, usually I'm working when that happens, but you know, what can you do? I can't see where you... I think there's a cave around here, actually. I don't know where it is, but I think it exists. And of course, it's going to become nighttime pretty soon, but that's okay. Unfortunately, no, oh my god, what's the word I'm thinking of? No night vision. No night vision yet, but that's okay. I don't think anyone really minds. It's a very beautiful game. I should probably move over my little dragon guy so you guys can actually see on the right side what I see. Oh my god! They showcase this area. I almost, like, flew past it. Oh, is this the different gem cave? I think it is. Oh, shit. Or this might be the same gem cave, actually. Yeah, it's the same one. That's okay. Still pretty. Still very beautiful. I can see where you're coming from. Alright, let's actually leave this area in case we get a little lost. I do want to actually show off some other areas. This is the Icy Crown. Let's do this. Burn down, burn down, down. Oh, it's becoming autumn in game. Man, I cannot wait to see herds traveling through these areas. That's going to be beautiful looking. Big stretch. Oh, look at that! The little area from last week's update. Once it becomes dark, I'll just sit in a nice little spot. We'll watch the stars together while I yap, and then it'll become morning again, and then we'll hopefully see some snow. Now, obviously, as the Kieran, you're not able to fly. That's totally okay, you know. Not everyone needs to fly. It's okay if you can't fly, guys. I mean, look at that sunset, guys. Didn't the guy who did the Dragon Slayer Codex, doesn't he work for Draconia right now or something like that? EB boy. But I swear he works for Draconia now, I'm pretty sure. I'm about like 87% sure. Oh man, I should probably eat something, huh? Oh my god! What happened? Who followed? Let me look. Oh my god, Raging! Thanks for joining! I really appreciate it. Hold on, you're getting a shout out, buddy. I am playing The Wings of Dawn, okay? The Wings of Dawn. It is a wonderful, wonderful dragon game. You kind of joined at a really weird time, but that's okay. There is... how's my game? It was going great until I crashed a bit ago. Like the apparently the thing just like scrunked on me. We just watched the sunset. I'm playing as the Icy Crown, one of the 3 dragons in game right now. It used to be 4 dragons, but sorry about that noise. It used to be 4 dragons, but now it's just the oh my god. Hold on. It's okay, it'll just be hot in this room, but that's fine. Anyway, the game's going pretty great. I showed off the Volgan, the Kieran, the Icy Crown, the humans. I showed everyone how to make the armor. I gave some tips on the thing, the new inventory system they have for the humans, so that's pretty cool. You were... oh my god, my brain. It's okay. I lost my train of thought. But you get to play as humans, you get to play as dragons, you get to play as different people and everything like that. Right now it is a little wonky, but this is the free demo. So everyone gets to... Oh, hey Mel! Hold on. Let me give you a shout out once my thing is done, okay? Mel is also a wonderful streamer, in case you guys didn't know. I really appreciate the raid, by the way. That's when I know I made it as a streamer, when I start getting raided by other streamers. But right now I'm kind of just chilling like a villain. We're gonna be... Once it becomes daylight, we're going to play... we're going to explore around the map and everything like that. And hopefully, maybe it'll snow. since seasons are in the game, so you get summer, winter, autumn, all these different things. It's pretty great. Right now I'm playing as the Icy Crown. The Icy Crown is a dragon who breathes ice. Obviously, see? Oh my god, that's bright! Flashbang! I should have played the skin that glows in the dark. It's okay. Here, I'll pick a better spot in the moonlight. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But this is the Wings of Dawn. It has a free demo out literally right now. So if you guys want to be a dragon or a knight, just explore around, be goobers and everything like that, feel free. You don't have to pay any money at the moment. This is the dragon game I've been QAing for a while now. Over a year, I think, now. As of this month, I'm pretty sure. Or next month. But it's been pretty great so far. I know Twitch and YouTube are gonna butcher this, but man, this is a beautiful sight. But yeah, this is a dragon game. You get to play as the dragons or the humans. The humans are gonna have different factions, so you can have hunters or farmers or all these different people. There's also going to be there's going to be different AI. You have giant sauropod-sized turtles. Basically giant turtles. You're gonna have raptor-like dragons. You're gonna have giant dragon snake worm guys that kind of remind me of the people from Tremors, like the graboids from Tremors. You have the knights, obviously. You have people who just want to fish, or people who just farm, or you have the nomads, which are going to be a faction of humans. Now the humans are going to be they are going to be, oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? The nomads, they're going to be dragon tamers. And the dragons who side with the nomads, they're going to be a lot weaker than wild dragons, but you'll also get humans on your side. But the nomads are not friends with the knights and different stuff like that. Sorry guys, if this is your first time watching me, from Maging Way, obviously, you raiders watching me, I'm a professional yapper, I'm sorry to say. Which again, I really appreciate it. But it's a really fun game. I really love this game. I hope to see it succeed, and unlike certain other dragon games, which will remain unnamed, obviously, you don't have to pay to play as a dragon. You can just play as a dragon. Just pick a dragon, you play as it. That's the entire motto of the game. Like, people keep trying to make it like a thing. I don't know why, but that's fine. Man, I sure do love when everything's loud in the background. Now, there is a dragon coming to the game called the... actually, let me just quickly do all of this thing right here. We'll just get scrunked on a little bit, that's fine. So, I showed this off in the stream before I crashed. You have the Volgan here, very European-like dragon. You get the 4 legs, wings, fire breath, the whole shebang. We also have different genders. You can see it here on the head and neck. You have different skins. Here's the standard, very reptile-like. Mountain Terror. Golden Spirit, which is pretty much Spyro. You get Morning Star, which is like Draco from Dragonheart. You get Albino. You get Melanistic. You get Skewbald, which is very snake-like. You get Riptide, which is very aquatic looking. You get Mossy Tide, which is very greenish. Very beautiful skin. This one's actually pretty great when you want to sneak up on people. Glacial Tide, Inked, Tundra, Copperfin, Silverfin, William, which is basically just the frog dragon, which is the game's mascot. Which, by the way, this game is on Steam if you guys want to check it out right now. Goldfin, Nocturnal, Gilded Obsidian, the Cosmos, and you had this little Tundra skin, which is the same as this one, but you can customize it. You get the Icy Crown, facial region right here. You can tell the difference between male, female. You get the standard. You get red Grim, you get green Grim, you get blue Grim, and the Grim Aura, you can just basically color it whatever colors you want. You get Lahar, which is what I was a second ago. You get Maul. You get Spectre. You get this Blood Moon skin, which glows in the dark. I'll show it off in a little bit when I explore the map. You get the Kirin, Lightning Horse. Male has the antlers and the shorter horn. Female has the longer, thicker horn and no antlers, but she can still headbutt and everything like that. You get the standard skin, which is very Okapi-like. Okapi being a giraffe relative. You get Ashen. You get Zebra. Or Zebra, if you want to be wrong. No, I'm kidding. I don't mean that. You get Canyon. You get Paradise. You get Albino. You get Melanistic. You get Ignis. Very beautiful skin. I really like this one. And you get Royal, which is almost lightning-like. Very beautiful. I'm going to go back to the Icy Crown. We're going to pick the Blood Moon. Now, when you play this game, if you want to grow, you type /growth 1. And then you switch to the adult. And as you can tell, I can glow in the dark. Very cool. Now, I know I'm gonna inevitably get someone who's gonna be like, oh, that's not a dragon, that's a wyvern. They're different things. No. Wyverns are dragons, guys. Dragons are made up. You don't need this make-believe system for the dragons. Well, the moon is almost directly overhead, so it should be morning pretty soon, and then we will head out to actually explore stuff. Because I don't want to explore the caves when they're really dark. Of course, as the other dragons, you get Fire Breath, Ice Breath, the electric shocks. I think the next dragon's going to be an acid one. There used to be 4 dragons. The 4th one was the Valad, which had 4 wings, and it can cause hallucinations. Let's just plop down right here. Nice little spot. And then we'll just dip our toes in and just relax here. The Valad was taken out. It's supposed to do hallucinogenic stuff, so you get smoke and all this different stuff, everything like that. It is going to be a little wonky, but that's totally okay. It's going to be okay. Do this. I thought about doing a TF2 today, but I thought showing off the free demo for the Wings of Dawn was probably a better idea. Just so you guys can experience all the cool stuff. So if you go onto the Steam page, which I will link in just a second. Let me do that. Ignore that sound. I don't know what that was. I say lying to my audience. Who up shaking they rat right now? Ay. Where's the... There it is. Alright, sorry about that. No, that's not what I... Shut up. Game. Paste. There we go. So, you guys can go down there, check out the free demo if you want. Play as whatever you want. Knights, dragons, whatever you like. And if you don't like the game, it's perfectly fine. At least you didn't have to pay any money to find that out. If you do like the game, I obviously pinned the Indiegogo. They also have a Discord you guys can check out, a YouTube, and all this different stuff. Once this becomes a VOD, you'll be able to actually see all of that in the description of the VOD. That's my shameless self-promo, to be honest with you, but that's okay. We are also going to be... We are also going to be... Hopefully I can get a shout-out command. That's okay. It's fine. We're also going to be just exploring the map pretty much generally. Hopefully it turns winter soon. As you can tell, it's become autumn. Some of the plants are orange. And as the seasons change, there will be a little issue with performance, but that's totally okay. Drink the water. Come on, you big goofball. Drink the water. Drink. Drink. Does this water technically not exist? That would explain why I'm not swimming in it. Or maybe I need to be... There we go. I don't remember which dragon is after the Valad, but I think the Valad's going to replace the Volgan. Don't worry, the Volgan's replacement is going to be temporary. They are working on a new model for it. Man, that is a beautiful skin, though. I got bored, guys, so we're going to explore a little bit. How was everyone's day so far? Mel, I saw you were streaming earlier. What were you streaming? I can't remember. I got that autism ADHD brain. Oh, you just woke up? Well, welcome to the stream. Oh, look, it's snowing! Snow! Let's go! The Icy Crowns environment! Let's see if I can slow down a little here and just park myself right down here. I won't do that again until it's a little wonky. What am I talking about? You're playing Sims 4? I'm sorry. No, can you imagine? No, I don't mean that. Hopefully it's morning soon and then we'll be able to get to see the snow. In better detail than this. Plant ourselves right here. Now I know what you're thinking. Sundrake, why would you have a glowing dragon? Wouldn't that give you away in the dark? To which I say, mind your business, number one. And number two, it looks cool. And rule of cool overrides anything else. Man, it's going to be confusing seeing my stuff on the left screen and also the stuff on the right screen right there. That's going to be really weird. That's okay. I don't think anyone will mind. Man, I love this game so much. It's so beautiful. I can't wait until we get more dragons. I love the dragons. They're great. They're fantastic. They're great. The great dragons. But that's okay.
Don't know.
I did have someone ask if there will be only night modes. Yes, there will be only night modes or only dragon modes. They're not very they plan on those. They actually showcased the map where you got to see the PvP night mode, which I think is going to be a capture the flag map, I think, if I remember correctly. It's okay. Now, chat, drink some water. What was the thing? I forgot. It was the Dredgelurk, which I mentioned earlier. I really want to be that dragon. It's like it digs underground. It has venomous bites that paralyze the other dragons. It's almost morning. That's good. It has venomous bites. It uses to paralyze the other dragons and everything like that. It's really cool. No, I know what you're thinking, Sundrake. If you can use that one dev command like everyone can, then why are you flying up here? To which I say, mind your business. Here we go. Let's see if we can reach a little higher. Oh yeah, I forgot that's there. Man, that is a sight, isn't it? Maging, if you're still in chat. If you're not in chat, that's totally okay. But Maging, what game are you playing? If you don't mind me asking. Man, this place is beautiful with snow on it. Alright, we're gonna skip ahead a little bit to not over here. Which way was it? It was this direction. Little pond right there. I know there's another cave on this map. I just can't remember where it is. There's a little ravine we were resting in earlier. Oh! I remember this place. Oh, they even have snow versions. Look at that. That's cool. Chat, I love this game. Oh, look at this! The cauldron. I love the cauldron. That one's pretty good. In the ravine where they chased those brontosaurus in King Kong 2005, of course. Didn't think you'd see dragons in King Kong, huh? Ignoring the King Kong comics, of course. Now, of course, you can reach all these areas as a human, as a Kirin, as a Vulcan, obviously. There's also plans for actual reasons for the seasons to exist. So some plants you can actually only harvest in the winter and others in the summer, obviously. Some plants you can harvest year-round, but it's just, you know, they might not be nutritionally good. Of course, the breaths need a work. That's okay. Whoa. Can I? Perhaps? Nope. Doesn't look like I can. That's okay. We'll just go around this way. Now, of course, I don't think we can actually go down there yet. Not ideal. Well, we'll just head this direction. Now, as you can tell, the Wings of Dawn, it is open world. It will be survival, so you'll have to trade for resources with other humans. There will be human NPCs, there will be animal NPCs, carnivores, herbivores, omnivores, all these different things. There will be bugs, so be very careful about that. You arachnophobes and all that jazz. Of course, since we did join the server with other people, they will be in the spawn area instead of actually exploring, but that's totally okay. I think we're fine with that, chat. You won't get no complaining from me, son. And, I'm sorry that you hear some really loud voices. Sorry about that, guys. Can I not drink there? Does this count as seawater? I really hope not. Or it could be a little buggy, which is also possible. That's it. I'm Supermaning my way out of here. Whoop! Come on, save yourself! Save yourself! Save yourself! Okay, you can say it for yourself. It just takes a little bit to get ready. That's fine. Na, 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 to the ordinary world. Somehow I have to find wrong button. And of course, as you guys explore yourselves and discover these different places, you'll be able to fully go inside of them as humans and as a Kirin, but as the Icy Crown and Volgan, you're not going to fit in any doorways. I can promise you that. Unless you're a baby. If you're a baby, then yeah, you could fit in them, but... No, 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 no. And this is where we sit. So what's your favorite dragon so far? If you don't mind me asking, chat. If anyone's actually watching. Oh, Metal's streaming. That's cool. Let me give him a shout out in a minute. Thought I heard something. Oh, wait, is the thing... Here it is. And you got this little area for your dragons. Of course, there's going to be like hydras and stuff like that, which are apparently dragons. Let's go this way. And suddenly it's summer. Look at that. Magic, chat, magic. It reminds me of The Last Guardian. Did anyone play that game? I beat it recently. I love that game. No, the dragon I'm waiting for, the Dredgelurk, which I hope we get it. It's going to be a underground dragon. It'll be venomous, and it's pretty big. It's not like ginormous like the Hydra is, but it's a pretty big animal, and I love it. I love it so much. Now the Hydra, as far as I know, is an apex dragon. You have to do something specific to unlock it, I'm pretty sure. But let's be a Vulcan. Oh wait, you think you can hide in here type beat? Let me see if I can. There it is. Oh, I can't see it, but I love that. Oh, by the way, if you press tab, you can see your little information. Vulgaris Draconis, Vulcan, large, carnivore, male, adult, 1, perfect, satiated, hydrated, capable. Now, health of good. As you can tell, as the Vulcan, you really can't fit in like little areas like this. Number 1, because of your wings, and number 2, because stairs hate you. Oh, you can fit in this. Okay. That's weird. That changed. You know what? Oh, you actually leave burn marks. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a nice little place to stop. Slow down. Thank you. And you'll leave little scorch marks on the ground. They eventually heal, but it's pretty cool. I don't know if I have enough room to take off here, but I sure hope so. Let's go! Oh! Nope. I don't. That's okay. Now, like I said earlier, the Vulcan, it is a ground predator. It can fly. It's just not really good at it. So you're obviously on the ground. As you can see, I drain a lot less stamina by running compared to the Icy Crown's run. That's because the Vulcan is much more comfortable on the ground. I mean, look at that. And I cover some serious distance too. I mean, look at it. This ain't no jaunt through nothing. This is a speedy predator. I probably won't be able to catch some of the smaller herbivores unless it's flying. It's like a dragon that really uses its wings to cover greater distances. The Icy Crown needs its wings to live. The Vulcan, not so much. It's very much a ground-based predator. I mean, look at this thing. It's ginormous. Now, of course, they are making a new model for the Vulcan. They're making a new model for the Icy Crown. The Kirin, the Valad, and the New Boy are obviously newer models. They were pretty much just added. I'm actually gonna ask. Let me ask. Let me check which dragon it was for the thing. It isn't showing up. That's fine. Hmm. Did you guys see the new Predator trailer? It looks pretty good. You know, where it's like a different things of a Yautja. The predators in different time periods hunting them. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of it. I'm a very big fan of it. Okay, so let me go down there and let me see if I can find some cover in the trees. Now, as a predatory animal, which I'm going to tell you this because I just know a lot of you guys are going to pick predatory dragons, even though the herbivores have way cooler stuff. I mean, until I get the Dredgelord, which is obviously a predatory dragon, but it does a different thing than most of the dragons, so it's a good excuse. But as a predatory dragon, you want to find places with plenty of water and plenty of food for herbivores. Now, as a dragon, most dragons, I should say, you'll be able to fly. But for stuff like the Dustrious and the Kirin, you can't really fly, so you have to migrate looking for food. Now, as a dragon, like the Volgan, you have two areas of approach. You have from above, like these cliff sides right here. You find a nice little spot. And you just hunker down. Just watch the valley. Like this. And obviously, you'll be able to pick out food by pressing G. You'll be able to find food, water, and all this different stuff. Maybe you don't even have to hunt for food. Maybe you could just steal from a carcass or something like that. But obviously, you have up here. You could just sit here, watch, and then jump off. Glide down silently. Land and then take off. Or you could just pick a nice little spot like this. Hide in the tree line. Since obviously you are a large carnivore, you're going to want to pick a better tree line than this one. But this is just an example, of course. You don't have to do this. You could just pick a tree line. Like so. Hide here with a really good skin. Wait for an animal to pass by from the left or right. And then you could just either barbecue them, or you could rush out, swipe at them, bite them, you know. Or if you're being attacked by another dragon who's dumb enough to try to pick a fight with a adult Volgan, swipe. Now the Icy Crown, even though I'm going to do this as a Volgan, the Icy Crown, your friend is the air. You can't really chase after prey items, so you're going to have to watch the tree line. Take off if you see a prey item, reach high enough, zero in on them, and then you dive after them. And you can either, not crash into the trees, obviously, like I just did. That's fine. And you can either, attack them with the Ice Breath, or you could grab them, which is what they plan to do. You'll be able to grab animals from the air. Of course, as a dragon, you're not going to be able to have a good pinpoint of where animals are to grab them. You have to kind of get lucky. But the Ice Crown's big enough. I think it'll be able to take off pretty quickly. Obviously, you'll have animals like cattle and horses and smaller dragons, or the... What is going on there? Do you see that? I don't think that's supposed to do that. That's okay. Of course, you're gonna, as a smaller dragon, like the Valad and stuff, you're gonna have the smaller prey items. You'll have, like, horses and, Kirins. Kirins are actually pretty tough to fight. Even though they prefer to flee, it's still a lightning horse, you feel me? But you'll have different animals like that. Cows, you'll have a type of bull. It'll be pretty cool, actually. The bull. It looks pretty cool. You'll have all these different animals to hunt. So it's not just dragons or reptiles. You'll also have mammals, invasive species that the humans brought over, the antelope, stuff like that. And of course, you'll also have carcasses, which you'll be able to find, steal from, stuff like that. Now, the Valad and the Isaac Crown, obviously being more aerial-themed dragons, they're not going to be able to chase prey items like the Vulcan is. I mean, look at me. I'm not even halfway stam, and I've already made it across this entire area. Now, personally, as a Vulcan enjoyer, I should say, you're going to want to, once you unlock it, of course, because you'll have to unlock it. You can't just pick the Vulcan straight away. I should rephrase just before people get uppity about that. It's going to be like the Isle progression days. You have to play as the smaller dragons in the ecosystem and work your way up to the Vulcan. It's not going to be paid for. You actually have to work for the Vulcan. So when you see a Vulcan, an adult Vulcan, you know that they've survived long enough, they've learned, and they're going to be a threat. Which is why the dumb dragons and the dumb humans are going to be eaten first. While the Vulcan players, adult Vulcans, will be able to hunt them. Of course, once you die, you don't go back to Dragon 1. You go 1 dragon, 2nd dragon, 3rd dragon. 3rd dragon being the Vulcan. The Vulcan is going to be not... You're not... When you die as a Vulcan, you're not going back to Dragon number 1. You're going back to baby Vulcan. Which I think is way better than the Isle progression days, where if you died at a certain point, you just went back to dinosaur number 1. And that was kind of annoying. Because sometimes it would be some Isle jank that did that to you instead of the... Oh, I thought that was X for a second. I don't know why. But it was Alt. Of course, as a flying predator, you're gonna see tree lines and stuff like this. You're gonna want to avoid them. Because if you get in trouble in a tree line, you can't really, I mean, pretend I'm in the middle of a forest eating something. Suddenly a Hydra comes out of nowhere. Don't know why it would be. Or like maybe a Dreadlurk from underground. How am I gonna get out of this situation? I can't really take off. I'm not a small dragon. You need something wide open, take up speed, and hold it. And of course, you have the issues like this. I mean, look at this. Pathetic. You get no liftoff. You just walk around. Can't really do anything. Of course, the Vulcan is going to be able to defend itself being a large carnivore, You have the fire breath and everything like that. You can fly. And you have those powerful front arms right there. You see them? For slashing and grabbing. And then the bite, obviously. Which you can't use in the air, thankfully. But I think you will be able to grab dragons out of the air. Which I think will be really, really cool to see, of course. Of course, you have to get lucky and enforce said dragon and catch it unaware. Because a aware dragon is a lot harder to hunt than one that's not aware, you feel? And I think we will end stream here, and then I'll come back later on, probably with TF2 or something like that. I don't know. The barking, I love that, Mel. I love that so much. Unless you guys want me to just keep playing. Do you want me to keep playing? I don't mind. I just feel like I'm yapping. No, I'll just keep playing. It's fine. I kind of want to find some humans. Maybe we'll log out and we'll try to find a server with some people on it. And I'll just fly overhead some humans and scare the crud out of them. Let me die just in case someone comes in. There we go. I guess we'll pick human and then we'll log out. Oh wait, I can see myself, so I can do this stuff. You could do this, and then this, drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. Then you have to drag and drop this, and then this. Press I. Oh, I'm still not grabbing anything. That's weird. It's not showing the arm, but it should. That's okay. But yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Icy Crown in the Blizzard. There are also blizzards in the game. There's blizzards, sandstorms, and different stuff like that. They have plans for a desert environment next. And a glacier environment, obviously. There's going to be that human PvP area with glaciers and volcano and all that different stuff. That's going to be pretty cool. Stretch. Okay. Refresh. Is there anyone on? Oh, that was the server I was just on. Well, EU7 has a lot of ones, but that's EU. I'm not going to do that. You know, that's fine. But, as if I told you guys earlier, this is the Wings of Dawn. You can look it up on Steam right now. It has a free demo. You guys can go on, play, be dragons, be knights, explore for yourselves, enjoy the environments, go make some stupid mistakes, go have some fun, go do these different things. I am going to raid someone right now. So let us raid. And who knows, maybe I will join back in later on and play some TF2. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you are watching this as a video, if you're not, that's perfectly fine. You know, we all have our different opinions on everything. Like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And I really appreciate you guys sticking around on stream. But yeah, catch you in the next one. And have a wonderful day, you guys. Peace.